Hi, welcome to the weekly Qigong class. Today we're going to do Qigong exercises for better sleep, to help you sleep better. And there's a couple of go-to exercises that really are very useful to help you have a sound night's sleep. Yep. In Chinese medicine, they see that your mind, or your Shen, they call it, your mind, sleeps in your heart. So this is like your hard drive. It's like your desktop, and it shuts your desktop down, and it sleeps in your hard drive at night time. Yeah. And so this is important. So taking that into mind, if your heart energy is strong, it anchors your mind and holds you asleep at night time. Now, if your heart's disturbed, of course, then one is it can't grasp your mind to turn it off. And then the other thing is what it can't do is it doesn't keep it shut down, and it keeps coming back again and keep waking you up. So if I understand that principle of that, and we're going to do Qigong exercises to help consolidate your energy in your heart to hold you asleep while you're sleeping at night time. Yep. There's a couple of classics, and I'll go through them. So the first one we're going to do is called Embrace the Mountain. It's an exercise for your heart. It's also for your heart and your lungs together. But I think it's really important. So this is a great exercise to open up your heart energy, to tonify your heart qi. Yeah? So we're going to start when you're going to roll back onto your heels, and you bring your hands up. And then as you open, you rock forward onto the ball of your feet, onto your kidney points. Then you rock back onto your heels, and you bring your hands down. Yep, that's the exercise. There's two parts to it. So when we bring our hands up and down, we're on our heels, and when we rock forward to the front of our feet, and then we rock back to our heels when we're closed. So we're moving forward and back when we're up and closed. And when we're on the bottom, we're up and down, we're already on the heels. Yep. So it's a long breath in, rocking forward, keep breathing in, and a long breath out. Now you have to pace yourself with the breathing in this exercise because it is one long big breath. So just breathe super slow. Keep breathing in. And then breathe out, long, slow out breath. Breathing in. Now you have to time this with your body, so your body moves and your breath, so you keep them in harmony with each other. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Breathing in. And then breathing out. I'm going to show you from the side so you can see what I'm doing. So you rock back onto the heels. So start with the rock back on the heels. Bring the hands up. As you open, you rock forward. As you close, you rock back. And then you stay on your heels as the hands come down. Bring your hands up first. Then rock forward. Then rock back. And then bring the hands down. It's important. So you're moving the energy from the kidney points and all the meridians in your toes, and you're bringing it back into your heels, which is the Wei Chao Mai and the Yin Chao Mai. So we're using two different parts of the energy parts of that as we change from the heels to the toes. Bring the hands up. The Yin Chao Mai and the Yang Chao Mai, that's it. Better get the right one for you. The extraordinary vessels, and they travel into your heels, so they travel in through the bones. They're not in the bones though, they travel right beside. They're really deep and they're close to the bone level. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Do one more. Good for your heart and lungs, yeah? This is the upper gel, the Zong Qi at the chest, yeah? Helps to house your Shen through anchoring your heart, or energy in your heart. We'll do this again, and I'll just show you how it starts and show you how it finishes. So you have your hands facing towards the ground. Very good. So you imagine when they talk about embrace the mountain, you're talking about thinking about your favourite mountain. Well, I have a favourite one which is over there. You can't quite see it. A gong. It's actually really huge. It goes all the way up to the cloud line over there. It's enormous. It's about over 3,000 metres. It's a active volcano. So when you're doing that, you think of standing in front of your mountain, you're breathing in the energy of the mountain. And then you're breathing it out and bringing it back through the body and anchoring the energy through the body. Because your feet are standing on the earth and your earth's all the way across, underneath the water, all the way up to the mountain. It's still connected to the mountain. So the idea of you drawing that much energy and then breathing out, yeah? And so you have that idea of the in and out breath with that, which is great. Next one I'm doing my favourite. Now this would be my favourite bedtime exercise of all time. It's called Sage Presents Peach. It will stay with the Taiji Qigong system, and this exercise is renowned for helping you to sleep. Yep. I'll do the exercise and I'll explain a little bit. There's a few parts to this I'll show you. You come forward and you bring the hand, opposite side. Now the weight's on my opposite leg and the hand's the opposite side, and I'm holding the peach in my hand. The bottom hand's touching the ground. As I come back, the hand comes past my tummy from the lower dantian, and it goes over the top of my hand, then goes forward. And I'm bringing the peach. Now I'm suppressing the peach. I'm presenting the peach on the other side with the other palm faced towards the ground. Come back to the center and then come forward. Holding the peach. Comes back. Holding the peach. Comes back. And you're breathing out as you're going forward. And you breathe in when you come back. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now the transition of the breath happens as you breathe in, you bring your hands up, and when you get to the middle, you have one hand up and one hand down. And then it goes over the top to breathe out. Then you breathe in back to the center. Both palms, one up, one down, and you breathe out as you come forward. Breathe in back to the center. So this is where the transition happens, and you breathe out. But you don't stop in the center, but that's where the part is where the breath actually changes. Breathing in, breathing out. Very good. Holding the peach in your hand. When you're doing this exercise, don't lean forward. Don't lean forward and present the peach. You're sitting back with your back nice and straight, so you're standing, you're looking out and just holding the peach up, yeah? Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. You become the sage because you're the one presenting the peach. You become a sage, which is a wise person or an enlightened person. Breathing in. Breathing out. And you're the sage because you're the one presenting the peach. What makes you the sage is that you know why you're presenting the peach, and you also know who you're presenting the peach to. And that's what makes you the sage. Breathing in. Breathing out. This exercise helps to calm the mind. It helps to balance the heart, the spleen and the stomach. Helps to calm the nervous system, and helps to tonify your heart so you can help you to sleep. So it's a really beautiful exercise to help you shut down after a busy day. De-stress yourself, and you'll notice after you do this exercise, you feel so relaxed, and you'll find sleep's a lot easier. Yeah, breathing in and breathing out. Good, and then bring it down. Now I'll show you how to do this exercise from the start. I'll show you how it starts, I'll show you how it finishes. Very good. So these are two exercises that have a lot relationship to do with the heart, to do with the Shen and the mind. So we can do another exercise that helps the heart exercise, and it's an exercise from the 5-element Qigong system. And this exercise is the fire element exercise itself. So it's complicated in one way, it's easy in another, but we'll show you, I'll go through it anyway. So you turn, and as I turn, both hands come up, then the hand goes forward, I push the hand forward. Then I go back to the front, the hand goes up to the shoulder, and then it runs down the outside of my arm, back to the bottom. Now do the same to the other side. I turn from my hips, the hand comes up, I press with the hand, I come back to the front, the hand comes all the way around, above my shoulder, and then it comes down. Now when I turn, I'm turning from the waist. I turn the waist, the hand comes up. When you turn your hands, don't have the hands too far out. You want the hands close to your body about here, but you also don't want them here. You don't want them really close either, about there. One hand's that way, so I'm looking under the hand, and the other hand's like that. Yep. So they come up, one hand up. And then I'm pushing. As I push the hips. The knee goes forward, and I push the hand forward. And then I turn back to the front. As I turn my hips around, it brings my hand around to the top. Goes above the shoulder, and then it tracks down the heart meridian, the side of the arm. You breathe in as it comes up. Breathe out as the hand goes forward. Breathe in as you come back round. And then breathe out as the hand comes down. There's a full breath pattern. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathe in, breathing out, breathe in, and down the side. Nice and relaxed, long, slow, quiet breath. Do one more each side. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, and then breathing out. So this is a fire exercise for the 5 elements. It's good for the heart and of course the small intestine. I'll just do this exercise one more time. I'll show you how it starts. I'll show you how it finishes. Very good. There's one more I'll do. I'll do one more for you. So these exercises all tonify the heart, help the body to shut down at night time. This exercise is a regulation exercise which helps to bring all the chi and compact it back into your physical center. Bring it out of your arms, bring it out of your mind, bring it out of your body, all the surplus energy, and help to pack it back and like it's putting it back in the battery again so you can rest at night time. It also has a great effect in calming the mind as well. It's a very simple exercise. It's the last exercise for the Sheba Shu Taiji Qigong system. It's called Nature's Fragrance Drifts Up from the Stream. It's a very long name, but it's a very small exercise. So you bring your hands up, breathing in, and then you breathe out. So you can see how this exercise would be very relaxing, and it is. Breathing in. Long, slow, quiet breath. And breathing out. So you're breathing in, you bring your hands right up to your top lip, and then turn around and give down. This exercise helps to balance the ren mind and the do mind. So the do mind travels, it's extraordinary vessel, comes up your spinal column, comes across the top of your head, and finishes on your top lip. And your ren mind starts underneath the top lip and the bottom lip and goes down the front, and they both meet either side of your anus. So one's coming up the back that does a complete circle and comes back down the front, part of the microcosmic orbit. And so we're creating this energetic pathway, but there is other parts of this exercise besides balancing the yin-yang aspect of the body, but it's also helping to take away all the surplus chi out of the body so the body can relax, so the body's all not stressed out, it's all shut down and relaxed. Yeah. So breathing in and then breathing out. Long, slow, quiet breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Now I'll show you how to do this exercise from the start. It's a really simple exercise. Just relax. Have your hands facing towards the ground. Just relax. Bring your chin back. Tuck your pelvis forward. Very good. So all four of these exercises are all good exercises to help you go to sleep. Now you don't have to do all four of them. It just makes you very tired. I want to go to sleep now, but you can just do one. You can just do this exercise, just as one exercise, long, slow breaths. And in order to do it, is calm your mind down, bring the energy back into your heart. My favourite, of course, is 80% peace. So if I ever get stressed out, then I need to wind down from a day. That's the exercise I'll do. And it just shuts the mind down. It shuts the mind and tonifies the heart, and I just have a really good sleep with that. So if you have any questions, as I say, you can do one of the exercises or a couple. You don't have to do them all, but they all are for help you to sleep and all to help tonify your heart. Yep. If you have any questions about that, please ask. You're very, very welcome. And have a good night's sleep, eh? Cheers, we'll see you. Oh, on the website and on the description, I'll send you a link to a Tai Chi exercise where you rub your foot. It's on YouTube. I'll send you a link to it, and it's a classic formula from that's a Daoyin practice of doing circles on your bottom of your feet, and it's an incredible exercise to help you if you have insomnia, if you have trouble getting to sleep and staying asleep. This exercise will help you immensely, so I'll send you a link for that too. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.